Hey there, remote job seekers, it's your boy Martin, and welcome back to another banger video. In today's video, we have 8 weird but realistic work from home jobs that nobody else knows about. On today's number 8 spot, we have a fortune cookie writer. As a fortune cookie writer, you can surprisingly make $12 to $30 per hour, which is $25,000 to $31,000 per year. And of course, for this job, you have to be very creative and write short, meaningful fortune cookies. A lot of different companies hire for this, like Open Fortune, Rooster Fortune Cookies, or freelance platforms like Upwork or freelance.com or even Fiverr. Of course, for this job, it's going to be a lot easier to get in if you have a creative writing certificate or a bachelor's in English or communications. I rate this one a 3 out of 5 because you can be very creative and have a lot of fun with it, but at the same time, it can get so tedious and hard to get into. Now, on today's number 7, so I have a Netflix tagger. As a Netflix tagger, you can make anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 per year. Now, as a Netflix tagger, you get to watch Netflix content and tag it with metadata to optimize recommendations, which this can be very fun, and you just got to watch movies and tag it. Now, there's so many different companies that hire for this. Of course, Netflix does, but Hulu does the same thing, same with Film Tagger. So you can basically go to many different companies to do the same thing and just watch content and tag it with metadata and help the SEO optimization. Now, some degrees or certifications that can help you get in one of these positions is like a film studies degree or a data analyst certification. I rate this one a 5 out of 5 because it can be very fun to watch content all day and help meta tag it, and I'm very into SEO optimization. On to number 6, so we have a Feng Shui expert. As a Feng Shui expert, you can make anywhere from $35 to $70 per hour, which is about $73,000 to $150,000 per year. In this position, you would provide advice on space arrangement to improve energy flow and harmony. Now, a few places to look for a job like this is a home design firm or Thumbtack. Now, of course, for this position, it's recommended to get a Feng Shui certification or an interior design degree. I rate this on a 3 out of 5 because it might be hard to get in if you don't have that degree needed or some certifications. On today's number 5, so we have an ethical hacker, one of my favorites. That's actually what I want to get into later on. But as an ethical hacker, you can make anywhere from $48 to $87 per hour, which is $96,000 to $180,000 per year. Now, as an ethical hacker, companies would basically hire you to try to hack into their system and tell them what went wrong or some weak spots they have, so that way they can fix that so a real hacker doesn't get in. Now, there's so many different companies that hire for this. Some popular ones is like IBM or Bugcrowd. Now, of course, for this one, I mean, you can just kind of learn it online if you really want to, but you're probably not going to get that job. Some companies have bounties, like Google will have a bounty where if you hack into them, they'll pay you like $1 million if you tell them how. So they won't hire you, they'll just put it out there and say, hey, we have $1 million bounty for this certain task. If you can hack into it and tell us, we'll give you $1 million. Or, they have smaller ones too. But if you really want to work for a company, getting a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity or computer science can help, or getting certified in ethical hacking can definitely help. But I do rate this one a 5 out of 5 because I'm really interested in this, and this is actually one thing I want to do in the future. On today's number 4 spot, we have a scientific journal article editor. As a scientific journal article editor, you can make anywhere from $20 to $50 per hour, which is about $40,000 to $100,000 per year. You get to edit and polish academic papers, often for non-native English speakers. Now, there's many different companies in this industry like Paper Polish, Editor Pro, or WordFix. Now, for this one, you're most likely to get in with having a bachelor's in English, science, or any related certifications. Now, if you don't have any of these degrees or certifications, I recommend to check out Course Careers in the description down below. Course Careers allows you to take a bunch of different courses on many different subjects, IT, HR, or anything related to that for absolutely free to gain that foundational knowledge you need to get into one of these positions. I rate this on a 4 out of 5 because it's about writing, so if you have a lot of passion and knowledge about the certain subject, why not go for it? Now, on today's number 3 spot, we have social media management. As a social media manager, you can make anywhere from $20 to $35 per hour, which is about $40,000 to $67,000 per year. As a social media manager, you'll be managing social media accounts for brands. You get to create content for them, schedule it, and engage with the community. Now, you can get a job at a firm or do this on your own as your own business or on the side or on a freelance platform, but some firms that hire for this is like Hootsuite, Sprout Social, or Social Chain. Now, having a social media marketing certification or a bachelor's in marketing or communications is needed to get one of these jobs, but if you start it on your own as like your own little business or a freelancing thing you're doing on the side, you really don't need any of that. It might be hard to land some clients, but once you land some good clients and have a good portfolio, you can kind of build off that. I rate a social media management position a 4 out of 5 because if you can do it on the side on your own time as like a freelancer, it's pretty flexible. On today's number 2 spot, we have a color consultant. As a color consultant, you can make $30 to $60 per hour, and that's about $66,000 to $118,000 $60 per year. As a color consultant, you advise businesses and individuals on color schemes for products, brands, or spaces. There's a lot of companies that hire for this, like Sherwin-Williams, Pantone, or freelance platforms, of course, or independent design studios. To land a role as a color consultant, it would help you a lot to get a certification in color theory or a degree in interior design. I would rate a color consultant position a 4 out of 5. On today's number 1 spot, we have a virtual golf instructor. As a virtual golf instructor, you can make $30 to $60 per hour, which is about $64,000 to $117,000 per year. Now, the name explains itself. You provide virtual golf lessons using video analyst tools to improve players' techniques. There's so many different companies that hire for this, like Swing Catalyst or Golf Tech, or you can even just be a private golf coach. I rate a virtual golf instructor a 5 out of 5 because if you're passionate about it and you know a lot about golf, or you just love the sport itself, you can just do it on the side for fun and make some extra cash. And there you have it, folks. That was 8 weird but really realistic work from home jobs that nobody else know about, and they actually pay pretty well. If this video did help you guys out and you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and with that being said, I'll catch you guys in another video. Make sure to stay epic.